Fans and clubs are eagerly anticipating tonight's FA Cup fourth-round draw after an exhilarating third-round weekend in the historic competition. Non-league minnows Macclesfield pulled off one of the biggest shocks in FA Cup history when they knocked out holders Crystal Palace on Saturday. Sign up for the Arsenal newsletter. Thank you. A supercomputer has simulated the FA Cup fourth-round drawCredit, Alamy. Macclesfield were the story of the third round after they beat holders Crystal Palace 2-1 to book their spot in the drawCredit, Getty. But they could now have a brutal trip to another Premier League giant if the supercomputer is to be believed. A supercomputer has simulated tonight's draw and thrown up some tasty ties for fans up and down the country to look forward to in the next round. Macclesfield will be hoping lightning can strike twice if the boffins are right after the simulation handed them a trip to the Etihad to face Manchester City. Guardiola's City blew away League One opposition Exeter City 10-1 in their third-round tie, showing just how dominant of a side they are. Read more on football, and with 128 league places between the two sides, there really would have to be a miracle for Macclesfield to pull off another giant killing. Elsewhere in the simulated draw is one of English football's feistiest rivalries. The computers have decided that Birmingham City will host historic foe Aston Villa in the first second city derby since 2019. It was in that game that then Villa star Jack Grealish was punched by a Birmingham fan who ran onto the pitch during the first half. Most read in football. Jack Grealish was punched by a Birmingham City fan the last time Aston Villa played the Blues. Credit, PA, Press Association. The fan in question was sentenced to 14 weeks in prison. Credit, Getty, best free bets and betting sign-up offers. The incident saw the fan in question jailed for 14 weeks, while Birmingham were slapped with £42,000 fine. It would be a tough tie for Championship Birmingham, who haven't got the better of their bitter rivals since 2010. Mikel Arteta's Arsenal have been predicted for a Premier League clash against Brighton, who they already knocked out of the Carabao Cup this season. While Newcastle could host the winner of this evening's matchup between Liverpool and Barnsley. The supercomputer has been kinder to Liam Rossinier's Chelsea, who have been handed a tie against the winner of Salford vs Swindon. Fans will have to wait until 6:35 p.m. to learn the genuine fate of their teams, with the draw scheduled to take place ahead of Liverpool vs Barnsley this evening. Arsenal knocked Brighton out of the Carabao Cup earlier this season. Credit, Getty. New Chelsea manager Liam Rossinier could be handed a kind tie for the fourth round. Credit, Getty.